Would it be true to say that was a game of two halves?
Yeah, I mean, look, it would be true to say it wasn't the best performance from us, and we weren't too happy with how we played throughout the game. We had a good little period there in the second half. However, we weren't happy with that first half by any means. We weren't happy with the goal that we conceded at the end, and it was sloppy from us, and we know that we're better. There's some disappointed players in there, but I would say on the other hand, credit to the players for getting us through and for being clinical and scoring the goals when was needed.
And although TNS perhaps didn't play the best in the first 45, nevertheless, full credit to Cefn Druids. They came with a game plan, they knew what they had to do, and for 45 minutes it worked.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's the old saying of there's no easy games. It couldn't be closer to the truth in this game. I thought they were outstanding. I thought really good organisation. Andy, the manager there, 4-5-1, set them up really well. They were physical, they ran around, they dealt with our switching play really well and stopped us from switching play. We couldn't get down the sides of them or in behind them first half. And we had to make 3 substitutes at half time. We had to change tactically our shape. And that was all because of what they did to us and how they limited us to the chances in the first half that we had. So yeah, credit to them. I thought they were outstanding tonight. And also in the second half too, they kept going to the end, scored a goal at the end that they deserved, I think. So yeah, credit to them and their manager Andy. I thought they were excellent.
And at what point in the first half did you convince yourself that you would make those 3 changes?
Yeah, it's a very good question actually. I mean, we were thinking about it earlier on in the game, but I wanted to give the team the chance to go to half time and just felt it was something that needed to be done in the game, and after consulting with the staff who give very good information back as well, we felt like the change of shape and 3 subs was important. It does open us up to be able to do that with the extra substitutes, which makes a difference. It's hard to make 3 subs at half time if you've only got 3, but the fact that you've got 5 really helps. So it was something that was needed tonight, and glad it worked second half. But credit to the players because they had to go out there and deliver it.
And the change of players, the change of approach, the change of tactics certainly worked. Just 2 minutes into the second period and the deadlock was broken. Ryan Astles.
Yeah, it was, yeah, and it needed to be, I think. It was good to get that early goal. We said we'd wanted to get an early goal in the first 15 minutes of the second half, and that was important. And that probably set us up for the second half, which we were more pleased with.
And of course, 5-0 up. Was the shine taken off it perhaps somewhat by the fact that we conceded again?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was a disappointing goal from a set play. Our record is very, very good from set plays in Europe and in the league. If you look at our plus and minus column on the set plays, it is good. But we're always disappointed when we concede one. So we're back in tomorrow training. We're going to do a debrief tomorrow as well, so we'll be looking at that with the players then.
But the big picture is, of course, that we won 5-1, 3 points on the board, and I know you always shy away from making reference to the league table, but it's a 19-point lead at the top. It is a very good position that the New Saints finds itself in this evening.
Yeah, I mean, look, we said before the game that it was about being professional tonight. It was about standards. It was about us bringing our best game and putting on a performance, and for large parts of that game we didn't do that. So regardless of where we are in the league, if we're 19 points clear or 19 points behind, we still look at that performance as being the most important thing. And that's what we've carried on throughout the season, and that's what we'll continue to do. I think last season when we came second by a small margin, we knew that we wanted to improve this season, and that's really what it's about. So we don't talk about the points and where we are and that sort of thing. We talk about the next game, what we've done well, what we can do better, and how we can improve. And it's a great mindset that the players have carried on throughout this season, and we'll continue doing that right to the end.
And you've always made reference in our interviews, whether pre or post match, to the youngsters here at Park Hall. You take a particular interest in their development. Well, Ben Woolen made his league debut this evening.
I was really pleased for him. We had Ellis and Woolley on the bench tonight. Either one could have got on. I think to mention as well that Jake Canavan keeps coming on and doing well in these games, so fair play to him. But yeah, it was nice to get Woolley on in the game. He's impressed in a lot of the Scholars games that I've seen. He's got good physicality, good centre half, can hit the diag well, and yeah, we've had a lot of players train with us during that time this season, and a credit to the academy what they're doing there with Sarge, the 2 Simons, and everyone in the academy working hard to improve those players and get them ready for the first team. And it was great for him to be able to get his debut tonight.
And we do have a friendly on Saturday against Airbus UK Broughton, but it's back to competitive action next Friday on the road at the Rock.
Yeah, it is. It's an important period of games for us with these last 2 games before the split. We want to really finish that off strong, and we want to make sure that the friendly on Saturday gets the game time in the minutes of the players that needs it, and places are up for grabs, so it'll be a really good one to see some of the players in action there.